Blog Talk Radio.
You're listening to RVD Radio.
Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Damn a needle! Dance of a needle! Man, crush your needle! Man, assassinator! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Again, got straight to your brain! Straight to your skull crack! You get down to straight to your brain! Straight to your skull crack! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! I will fly high! 5-star cross blast! You can't stop me! 5-star cross blast! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! It's all about the king of the gang! The balance of power defends! You can't stop the king of the gang! The balance of power defends! Drop it down! The whole fucking show! Drop it down! The whole fucking show! I will levitate! Flip, kick you in the air! I will decimate! You can prepare for! Drop it down! The whole fucking show! 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 Drop it down! The whole fucking show!
Yes, the whole fucking show. In case there was any doubt, I have proven it once again. I had no doubt. And I know my listeners didn't either. I'm gloating about the same thing that everyone's going to want to call it and talk about. RVD World Champion once again. Not a big surprise here. And just in case you didn't get enough of that song and you don't hear enough of it every time you listen to RVD Radio now, you get to listen to it every week on TNA, on Spike TV, on Mondays, when Rob Van Dam's on his way down to the ring, now wearing the World TNA Championship. With me,
Mr. TNA.
yes, I am, spotted by my lovely co-host, SVD.
Hi.
SVD's with us today. We're going to do a 1-hour show today, baby.
That's it?
That's it. I know you got stuff to do.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, and that's, you know, as we've learned in the past, that's never enough time because we have so many callers and so much going on and boom, boom. So it's going to go by real quick. But anyway, that's what you know. That's what you got to know right now. And the song, by the way, by my friend Cushionator, Rob Van Dam, the whole effing show, is viewable via awesome music video. You see the music video, baby?
Yes, I saw the music video.
Yes, go to Cushionator.com if you haven't done so already, and you can see the music video for Rob Van Dam, the whole fucking show. It does use the F-bomb in there. Yes, it does. Holy shit, look at all these calls already, baby. Let's get right to it. It's 5 minutes past the hour. All right, here's the deal. Tonight's topic is cheating. And automatically it has like a negative tone to it. People go, ooh, it's a heavy subject to talk about. We're going to have Booker T with us, Bruce Jingles. Where is Bruce? He's one of these, I think. We'll get to him. Oh, there he is. And Bam Bam, Sabu's going to be on. I got to call him. Hey, will you call Sabu and tell him I'm doing the
Every week.
I know.
Every single time.
Well, I mean, people in the chat room can wait for one moment while you call.
I know. No, you're inconsistent.
Okay. You know, Officer X is going to be joining, and yes, he can plug his shows that he's got coming up. He's texting me saying, let me plug my shows. He's not even on the lines yet. Crazy. All right. Anyway, cheating. A lot of people automatically think about what's in the news now with the relationships because of Tiger Woods and because of Jesse James and Sandra Bullock, who apparently is America's sweetheart. And we discussed when did she become America's sweetheart. Who knows? But he's got big-time heat. Thing that's funny about that with relationships is it seems obvious to me that cheating is breaking a pact that you make with somebody. So anything outside of that is outside of that. It cracks me up when people ask people outside of the relationship what cheating would be inside the relationship. That makes no sense. If you got to go to your buddies and say, is it cheating if I get a blowjob, then you're gay because you have a deal with your buddies. And they should be giving you head. And if that's the deal, well, then I guess they are the ones to answer that for you. But it's about, making a pact, and then you get somebody's trust, and then, bam, you fucking cheat them on it. And there's all kinds of things in life. We're going to have Officer X tell us, I got to get his official word, are you really only cheating yourself? Is it okay to cheat if you're not going to get caught? What about taxes? A lot of people cheat on taxes a little bit, they're fucking little extra cash under the table. They feel like somehow it equals out because taxes fuck them anyway. And see, that's it. Sometimes people think it's okay if it's by their own morals and not by somebody else's. They never made a pact with somebody. Athletes get busted for doing steroids. Is that cheating? Marijuana recently got introduced as an enhancer. Someone got busted for marijuana as an enhancer. They said it enhanced their opportunity, their chances of winning, which has never even been discussed before. So that's kind of funny too. That's cheating. Is it? Is it cheating? We're gonna get everyone's opinion because everybody can relate to this motherfucker right here. And I want to go right now to Nikki Starr, but I don't see her. How come I don't see you? Blog Talk Radio. Why is she not there? Is it because, you are there. You just have a different number. So that's weird. Hi, RVD Radio producer extraordinaire Nikki Starr. Oh, you're not going to talk to us? It says you're on the air. Bruce Jingles might have fucked this up. Can you talk to me? Talk to me? No, you can't talk to me. And Sonya laughed. And I feel so lonesome all of a sudden. That's like the shortest monologue I've ever done, by the way. Like, I cut to it. I didn't even say happy fucking April 28th, 2010, everybody. So now Nikki's going to give me a little time to do that. I'm going to say, go ahead, man. We made it this far. It's weird. We could pick a date. You could say, well, Rob, that just works. You could say happy May 16th, but guess what? Not everyone listening is necessarily going to still be with us. But let's all just be happy that we are. Quit being fucking morbid. Fuck. All right. I would like to try to find out why I can't talk to Nikki Starr.
Why?
I don't know, baby. Nikki Starr, say something. Wait, hold on. I have her on instant message, too. I don't know. I'm going to go. I hate to do it. I mean, it kind of ruins the whole format of the show, too.
What's up?
Oh, I was just about to skip over you. That was so close.
Hey. Don't skip me over.
Okay. Hey, what is it? There's some kind of weird fucking music playing. What in the hell is that?
Check your other window. Maybe you have two windows open or another player.
No, that did. I got some kind of ad plan somewhere, and it's fucking...
Yeah. Close everything but your chat and the switchboard.
I think, okay. I think we outlasted it anyway. So what up, RVD Radio? Hey, how are you?
Fabulous. I'm so glad you're back on the air. I hate when you're not on the air. Except
You always
that I do have
say
to
that. Is it really that bad, though? I mean, you really look forward to these shows?
Yes, totally. I mean, every single time that you're on, I totally look forward to it. But I have to say that you're doing awesome in TNA.
I know.
And I'm not even a wrestling
Everyone was
fan.
panicking. Everyone from the beginning, Nikki, everyone trying to add so much negative energy from the beginning, like, oh, my God, no. You see what they did? Oh, they're horrible. It's never going to work, and it's not. It looks like a bad... Fuck, I mean, relax, everybody. You can't hold RVD down. You know? I'm too popular. People like me too much. I'm too fucking good.
Yes. You are.
Nikki Star, listen, we're only going to do an hour show, which, as you say, is short, especially because we already have 1,000 callers on here. But I wanted to talk to you real quick about our subject, because like I mentioned it, I'm going to call my webmaster, by the way, if I have time, because I think he did an update, and it still has last week's subject on the front page. Anyway... everyone, when I said, you know, and I told him, I said, I'm going to do it on cheating, he's like, ugh. Like, is that how you felt? Like, how'd you feel? Because a lot of times you go, awesome, I love the subject when I tell you what I'm going to do. How'd you feel when I said today's topic, cheating?
Well, first of all, if you look at the description, I said, oh, let's talk about immigration too, and you totally ignored me because I don't think you can do a whole hour on cheating, mostly because it's men that listen to your show. That's the demographic, and so
that's okay though. Men cheat. I mean, it's not. Cheating is like everything in life. You know what I mean? Is speeding cheating? I mean, how about when you're in school and you're taking a test and you cheat? Is it okay if you get a passing grade and you don't get caught? Because a lot of times you have consequences. You always got to consider the consequences. But I got to admit, I mean, sometimes, you know, if you can just look up the answers and write it down in the book and get by, I mean, sometimes it seems all right, doesn't it?
No.
No? Why?
No, because then you don't learn anything.
So you're cheating.
And what happens, you're going to have to keep cheating, okay, because let's say you cheat in algebra, then you don't have a good basis for geometry. Then you don't have a good basis for trigonometry. Do you see what I mean? So, no, you can't cheat.
What about if you can only get into a bar if you're 21, but you have a fake ID and you're under 21?
No, that is unacceptable.
Right. Is that cheating?
Oh. I think it's stupid.
Stupid.
Yes,
it's not cheating.
Right?
Cheating
is, no, because cheating is lying, and so they're kind of synonyms. So, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Unauthorized.
There's no place ever that cheating works. Ever. That was me. Are you on now?
I am, but no, Sonia's having a hard time with her laptop over here, and she's getting very frustrated trying to break into the chat room over there.
It's my laptop, it's not the chat room.
Okay.
So, what a lot of people want to know, like, what you consider cheating. I mean, isn't that like basically like whoever it is that you're cheating, if you're cheating them, then the deal that you're breaking is whatever the deal is between you and them, right? Does that not make sense, Nikki Star?
Well, okay, yeah, I have to think about it for a second.
Like let's say I hired you to work for me, and you and I have a deal. You're not going to work for anybody else. But then you go and you get a job on the side and you're moonlighting. Well, you're cheating me because we had a deal, and you're being dishonest and breaking it, right?
Absolutely.
Doesn't that definition pretty much apply to all cheating?
Yes, cheating is not okay. This is my definition. Cheating. There's two synonyms. It's lying. But it has to do with two people or a contract or keeping your word.
Okay. I think we're saying the same thing, you know.
Yep.
Listen, we're already like 14 minutes into the hour.
What did I tell you?
Listen, Nikki Star, I told you I had this idea, and you thought it was a great idea, so what we're going to try tonight is we're going to have Bruce Jingles taking phone calls for us tonight. Ain't that right, Bruce Jingles?
That's right, motherfucker.
Yeah, you ready to do this?
Yep. Oh, I'm sorry.
So,
champion motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right.
Go ahead. You can congratulate me on the air.
Yeah.
And
congratulations, heavyweight champion motherfucker.
Aww. Okay. So this is what I need you to do because I already trained Bruce, and you didn't call in ahead of time like you said you would, Rob. But that's okay.
No, Bruce was going to call, not me.
You have to call or we can't get on the line. Anyways,
oh, fuck.
Yeah. So what you need to do is whatever call, because he can see everything. So if you want to take line 6, okay, just tell him, all right, Bruce, we're going to take line 6. Then you unmute them, and then he'll do his thing, okay?
Oh, man, that sucks. I didn't know.
No, it's fine.
Bruce, when you scroll down caller info, can you see, like, people's names and shit?
Yeah, I can see the names and shit.
Okay, so the thing to the left of that where it says on air, it's got the little circle and the X because they're not on air. And then when you see, like, by your number, it has, like, an open mic that says you're on the air.
I see.
I lost you.
Yeah, I see right next to caller info, I see on air.
The mic.
Yeah.
And then I see the not
Mute
on air.
or unmute.
All right, we'll let you practice in a second, but first we got to get your input on cheating, Bruce Jingles.
It's fucked up.
Now, I think that Nikki Starr and myself, I think we're saying the same thing as far as, like, what cheating is. It's like breaking a pact, right?
Yeah, it totally is. You're making it's not so much of a solemn promise, but it's just a promise.
Okay, so, like, a lot of people think that, like, you're cheating in life if you get ahead of them because you chose to go a different route, whether it was using drugs or whether it was speeding to get there quicker or whatever the deal is. But really, you're not cheating them because you didn't make a pact with them, right? Those are just other people going through life like you that make other decisions. Is that right?
Yeah, somewhat, to a certain extent.
Well, I mean, unless there's a contract involved. Now, if you're in the Olympics and it says you can drug test me, and I'm promising I will not use steroids or any enhancers or fat burners or whatever the fuck, then if you do it, then you're breaking a pact. But that's different than saying, that you got ahead in life because you chose to take risks that someone else didn't choose. That's the way.
Well, that's not cheating. That's taking a risk. There's a difference between taking fucking anabolic steroids and just going a different route in something. You know what I mean?
I heard that's why your feet are so messed up from.
Yeah, because I shot roids. I wish I could shoot roids in my feet, dude.
Yeah. All right. Hey, let's have you practice taking a phone call.
All right.
You pick. You choose, and you name them. You tell me who's on the line.
All right. We're gonna take line 9, and we have Benny from the 49th Mob Radio.
All right, but I don't think he's on yet. You got to click that gimmick that says on air.
Okay.
So it looks like a mic.
Okay, hang on.
No, you hang on.
So it looks like you. Okay, and there you go.
Yeah, what up, Benny?
Hey, man, damn, what's good, Bruce Jingles, Nikki, how y'all doing?
What's up, man?
Chillin'. Hey, first thing, RVD, congratulations. It's great to see you world champ again. Hopefully it's for the long term. Congratulations. I love watching you, man. Big fan since early days. My opinion on cheating. Give y'all a little story. I know you got a lot of calls. Me personally, I believe if you're a born winner, you don't have to cheat. Okay? There's things that come into play where people cheat to get to the top. It's like crabs in a bucket. But just know that if you do cheat, karma's gonna come and kick you back in the ass. Whether it be today, tomorrow, next week, next year, it's gonna kick you in your ass. That's my philosophy on it.
Yeah, thanks, Vinny. Appreciate that. And I agree with him, too. That's the point that we have to bring up, is I'm a firm believer in karma. And, again, it kind of goes back to, are you just cheating yourself? Because one way or another, you usually end up getting fucked for it anyway. Maybe not always if you cheated on a little assignment in school and it got you passed. I don't know. That almost falls in the category of a lie versus a white lie when you're an adult looking back on little things like that when you were a kid, But for the most part, if it's something big and someone gains something they don't deserve from, doing other people wrong, by the process of cheating. It usually seems to bite him in the ass. Bruce, who else we got?
Hang on a second, and we got Ken from North Carolina. You're on the air, motherfucker.
That's getting better. How you doing, Ken?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
Awesome. Hey, let Fonzie on and Officer X, too, Bruce. Like Ken's telling us, man. Hey, thanks for calling, dude. We're talking about cheating for an hour today, and everybody can relate. You know a lot of cheaters, don't you, Ken?
I work in the wrestling business, so yeah.
Yeah.
I have two things to say about this. My father, who I'm not, so I don't agree with him, always told me, win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat.
Now, was that his real advice to you to live life by?
But my stepmom shot him in the leg once for cheating, so I don't go after what he does. So I don't take after my father. But I had kind of a little, it might be a controversial question, but do you think affirmative action is cheating?
What do you mean by affirmative action? I need more information.
Affirmative action is a law where people have to hire certain minorities. Do you think that's cheating? That they're being hired? Like a company has to have so many minorities. Do you think that's cheating? Like that they have to be hired?
Wow, man, that's a good question.
Now it is. Now it is.
Us into the Arizona illegal immigration topic that you want to talk about.
Which Nikki Starr wanted to talk about, right?
Well, yes, and I would like to talk about it too.
Wow.
I'd like to talk about that too.
Well, go ahead. Let me see what you're thinking, Bruce. Or Nikki, someone. Bruce, speak. You said you want to talk about that. What's your feelings on that? Affirmative action, Bruce?
It's kind of cheating now because it's not necessary. Does that make any sense?
Yes, because there was a time. Yes, because there was a time in this country when it was absolutely necessary because you were judged on the color of your skin and not the merits of your character or your experience.
That's right. Thank you, Dr. King. No, but it's not necessary now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. There's, society has grown up a little bit.
Officer X, motherfucker!
Want me to put him on?
Officer X, man, you just joined RVD Radio, and I took Bruce's job real quick just to let you on, but and Fonzie's on there too. Hold on, Fonzie, Daddy, where's he at?
Okay, I'll get him on there.
Okay, get Fonzie. And that's it. You know what? I'm gonna have to. That's gonna take some thought. An uneducated first impression answer. Just thinking of what pops into my mind is yeah. I mean, it doesn't seem necessary. It doesn't seem like it seems like when you're going to use qualifications to get someone to do the job that you want to hire them to do, unless their race is part of the qualifications, then I don't think it should be a factor. I do think sometimes that, depending on the job, it could be a factor. Just like there was a stripper that was trying to sue because she was getting fired for being pregnant. Well, come on. I mean, you're a stripper and you're pregnant. What do you not understand about how you being pregnant interferes with the qualifications you have for a job there? So some people, when it comes to that, they got to be a little bit more logical. But yeah, I think like having a quota, like you have to hire a certain amount of Mexicans or blacks or whatever, them forcing that on you, yeah, I mean that kind of seems a little bit too much. You think so, Brucey Bruce?
Yeah, yeah, because it's unnecessary now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All right, Officer X.
What's up?
What's your, we're talking about cheating, and I want to ask you because you, sir, are RVD Radio's official officer, and I think you would know more than anybody else. When you cheat in life, are you really only cheating yourself?
No, it depends on the situation. It's subjective to what you're doing. I mean, if you have an extra cookie or something that you're not supposed to have, it's no big deal. But if you get married and you have 3 girlfriends on the side, maybe that could be an issue.
But honestly, though, as far as cheating yourself, life's going to bite you in the ass then, right? I mean, you and I both thought Officer X is our anonymous police officer, but to give you a little information about him, I know that he's very happily married, and he and I have conversations. We both know about each other that we're not the cheating type when it comes to cheating on our wives. Neither one of us is going to do that. And you said many a time, it just wouldn't be worth it. There would go your house, your family, your life, your everything. And we watch other people do that. That's karma, and that's what I mean. Like, basically, there's shortcuts to get there, but when it comes to doing something unscrupulous in the long run, doesn't it usually seem like you do end up fucking yourself?
100%. What goes around comes around. Karma is the most powerful force in the universe.
Jan, I think Arizona is cheating by how they went around doing this immigration law. They're cheating in that they don't have the power to sign that bill into law like they did, and I think it's an absolutely ridiculous bill. And
I agree.
I don't know about anybody else, but I'm furious about it.
You know what?
I totally disagree. Totally disagree. Lived in Arizona half my life. They are now they have the power to do what they should have been allowed to do, which is if you are an illegal alien, which means you're breaking the law, okay, and you are living in Arizona, if you get pulled over for speeding and you do not have a driver's license or you do not have your green papers, then you get arrested and you pay a fine, which helps recoup, okay, the money that Arizona pays for illegal alien social services, which is $1.3 billion a year, and then you get sent back to Mexico. It's against the law to be in America if you are not a U.S. citizen and work.
I'm not going to disagree that, but I am not down for the way that they can walk up to someone and ask them for papers. Now, what country do we live in?
They can't do that. It has to be if they pull them over. Like, I read the law front to back. It has to be when they pull them over, or if they go into a house where there's maybe a domestic dispute.
That's right, Daddy.
Or they're speeding, okay? You can't just be walking down the street and the policeman can't just say, let me see your papers. That's not how it absolutely cannot be that way.
So the police now have the power, and we're going to trust them not to racially profile, because there are a lot of Asians here illegally. There are a lot of Eastern Europeans here that are here illegally, and I really don't think they're held to the same standards that the Mexicans are.
No, they're not, because nobody's looking for quote unquote a wet Swede. You know what I mean?
That's not actually really true. Check this
out. Here's the problem with this, guys. Let me tell you, I get first-hand experience with this, right?
That's true.
You'll get this is what happens all the time. My wife's an immigrant too. She just got a citizenship last year. Did it the right way. Came here, spent her 7 years, took the test, all the bullshit, and it worked out for her. My mother the same way. With these illegal immigrants, here's the problem: is you'll get them. Say a guy's drunk and he crashes into 4 people's car and somebody really gets fucked up. You'll arrest them. They'll tell you to go fuck yourself because you can't figure out who they are. They get bailed out for $25 and nobody sees them again. Yes. And the poor guy's out his car because no insurance company pays it. It causes a ton of problems. And these small towns in Pennsylvania where they've had massive influx of illegal aliens. They've bankrupt school systems, hospitals, everything.
All right, hey, let me cut in real quick. See, you said we wouldn't be able to fucking fill up an hour on this. This is a hot topic, Nikki. You got to trust me. But listen.
I knew we could do this one.
But listen, you know how you told me that people are just calling in wrong, that because they always get hung up on, and I always say all the lines are full. A friend of mine just tried to call in, and it said, show is full. Show is full. All right. Anyway, chew on that. Bruce Jingles, let Fonzie in. He's caller 20.
Oh, he's caller 20? Okay. There's no text entered on him, so I'll put him in.
I know. It's all right. I'll fix it.
Bruce is a way better comedian than a switchboard operator.
Fonzie, motherfucker! Fonzie Daddy.
Hey, RVD.
Hey, how are you?
I'm sweet. Hey, Bruce Jingles, I heard you're co-hosting the show tonight.
Yeah, baby.
Fantastic. Nice to have you as a co-host, Daddy.
Good to see you, Daddy.
Hey, Bruce could have been the switchboard operator in Little House on the Prairie. That would have been fucking great with that voice.
Phone call from Mrs. Olsen.
Millie Olsen, motherfucker. Let's get one.
Fonzie.
Almanzo, motherfucker. No.
Fonzie, Daddy.
Yeah, Daddy.
Okay, so on the screen, Fonzie was a manager in the ECW days back in the day for RVD, but behind the scenes, he was a manager too, always looking out for me, whether it was, going and getting me water, getting me a nice hotel room, getting me somewhere to sit. He's great to have around. Hope to be working with him again. But, also along with that came advice. The guys ran the business for so long. Here's an advice question for you, Fonzie. We're talking about cheating today, and we're relating it to all different kinds of life. Just cheating to get ahead, cheating somebody, and ultimately, is it sometimes it's worth it, or is it, or do you think, because a lot of people have no problem cheating and lying their whole life, but to me, I don't respect those people, and I pick up on their vibes because I'm genuine, and I'm not trying to stand here and say I'm holier than thou, but I am genuine, and I pride myself on that. That's how I know that if I was a cheat and ingenuine, I wouldn't respect myself, so I keep myself in check just by my own, self-respect and priorities. Fonzie, you know the people that I'm talking about too, but it seems like usually life gets them in the ass, and they end up not getting the quality of the prize in the long run they would have got if they didn't cheat after all. What do you think about that? Long fucking sentence. I know it's a long setup, Daddy. But, oh, man, he's fucking muted. Who put him on mute?
I didn't put him on mute.
All right, let me take you off mute, Daddy, and say whatever you're saying again. Okay. Sorry, Daddy.
That's all right.
Motherfucker.
I feel like I'm getting cheated off my air here.
You are.
Are you guys cheating my air fucking time? All right, Daddy. Hey, there's no shortcuts. I mean, cheating, I don't believe it. It's like you guys are talking about karma. It bites you in the ass, brother. I mean, I'd rather walk a mile than take that shortcut. It just doesn't work out. Every time I've tried to cheat, I can't really recall, but there's been a couple of little times I've tried to cheat, and it always comes around. A little white lie turns into a bigger one, or try to get ahead of somebody in the line, you know what I mean? It just doesn't work,
Yeah, I mean, we all have stories, even though no stories have come out yet. I don't think on the show, but of people, that cheat, and fuck, just watch the news and you see it with relationships. They cheat and get busted, and it's like, well, duh, what were you thinking? But
right.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes though, like little small things, like if it's a little white lie, like I don't know, like sometimes, like you might return if I turn a car back in that I've rented and they say, did you put gas in it? And if I tell them yes, but I really didn't put gas in it, but I just feel like I didn't really drive it that far enough to where it's going to be a little full.
Yeah.
Is that cheating?
But I don't think that's cheating, but because in your mind you only drove a little bit, so it's still full. That's kind of using your brain a little bit, I think, because they try to burn you on every which way they can. When you rent a car, you got to pay this, and you pay 17 different things, airport fees, taxes, all kind of things. So that's a little bit of a white lie, but not bad, you know what I mean? I don't consider that cheating. I've done it 100 times, too, exactly what you just did.
Yeah, I think we all have, like, little tiny things like that. Bruce, let's go to the phone lines. Who we got?
Okay, what's the line you want? Pick a line. Any line you want. Okay, we're going to go to Michael Porter, motherfucker, line number 15.
Well, hello, Bruce Jingles. Hi, RVD. How are you doing, champ?
Hey, Michael Porter.
First time I've had a chance to talk with you since you took the TNA strap. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you for that.
Sweet, Eddie.
Kicking ass.
Hey, Fonzie.
Hey, Michael Porter.
How you doing, my friend?
Fantastic.
Good, good.
How you liking Hollywood?
I've been here. Friday will be 4 weeks. I'm still getting used to it. I still love it.
Actually meet him.
Yeah, I got a chance to meet Bruce 2 weeks ago. This coming Friday, at the John Levitt's Comedy Club. I finally got to meet Bruce in person, and he's a fantastic comedian, fantastic comic. Puts on a great show.
Right on. Is he just as handsome as? Is he just as handsome in person as you thought he would be?
Yes, he is. Just ask him.
All right.
I'm the next Dark Gable.
Michael Porter, talk to us about cheating.
I don't think that cheating is, well, you were talking about like little white lies. You know, we all tell little white lies, but in the long run, as you were saying, the karma will come back and bite us in the ass in the long run if the cheating or if the lie is bad enough. Sometimes if you can cheat by lying to protect somebody, but cheating is never really good. Cheating is never really good. I've always done my best to be honest and forthright with people.
But there's sometimes, right? Like I remember when we were real little, when we'd go to the drive-in movie theater, and my dad would have the little kids like duck down in the seat, so he wouldn't have to pay for.
I remember that.
Or hiding in the trunk.
Yeah,
they put me in the trunk, dude.
Did you really?
Yeah, seriously.
See, we're brought up like that. We're brought up like that, and when it comes time to paying taxes, I mean, if you did a couple of cash jobs, you might forget to mention, you made a little money under the table. I mean, fuck, aren't we technically supposed to claim receipts from garage sales and shit anyway? Nobody does that. That's income, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, I mean, it's just basically a degree of where we draw the line, and like I said before, it's about who we're cheating. It's about who we're cheating.
Yeah, I believe that's true too, because the government, if the government's not cheating people, then they're not being the government.
People don't mind cheating their insurance companies or cheating their job a little bit, getting paid for a sick day when they're really, maybe not just feeling like going into work. But when it comes to cheating somebody in particular, like cheating your buddy, and you did a gay little pinky lock swear or whatever that neither one of you, would go to this movie without the other one, and then you cheat and go. Well, then you broke a pact. That's totally like I think about who you're cheating. That's what I think. It's the
fucking pinky swear. You're real gay. That's fucking gay.
It is pretty gay. Hey, Bruce Jingles, take caller 16.
Let me ask you this. I like how wrestlers always claim they can always lie. Wrestlers always say working it, and they think that's a fucking excuse to be full of shit, and it's not.
What do you mean? Oh, I know what you mean.
Which caller, RVD?
16.
They're just listening.
No, they're not.
Get back to that working it comment.
It does say that. It does say that, but I think that's okay. Well, don't take it then. I thought that was. I think that's my friend that's calling in. Let me look up his number and see if it matches. Now I got the top of my fucking iPhone. Contact info. Yeah, take that. He's not listening.
Okay.
Dango, motherfucker.
Rob Van Dam.
Hey, Dango.
Hey.
Dude, what up?
I was just listening, trying to get an idea of what we're talking about tonight.
All right, but also, first, when you called, did it say the show was full?
It did. It said show is full. Try calling back later or something like that.
See,
hey, RVD. No,
they're fucking us.
I just checked and they said absolutely not. And I tried to talk to him earlier to get his name in there, and he never replied. So I think there might be something wrong with like his connection or just with Blog Talk Radio tonight, because I just messaged them and they said absolutely not. He could have 100 callers. So
Nikki,
I put in a travel ticket, and I'm so sorry, Dango. I'm so sorry.
No, that's all right. Actually, I heard you talk a minute ago, but I was
masturbating.
Yes, no.
That's fine. All right, thanks, Nikki Star. So we're doing all we can with that right now. But, Dango, you were listening and thinking of something to say. We're talking about cheating. A lot of people live their whole lives cheating, and they don't mind. Like, they're fine with that. They're scam artists, but they're sleazy people when you get to know them because they're not real, and I used to always diss Tom Likas, who he had a radio show where he would teach guys how to lie to girls and tell them you have more money than you do and blah, 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 and hit it and quit it. And I used to think, God, he's like going to raise like the most low moral generation of men we've ever had. Dingo, what up with cheating? I know you're not a cheater.
Well, like I said, I was listening to what you said before. In what context, where do you draw the line? What do you consider cheating? Because, of course, the whole drive-in thing, You know, nowadays you go to a movie theater, like you said, you pay for one ticket, you get in, you can movie hop the entire day if you want to.
That's fun too.
You go from one, I know.
I do that.
You can go from one theater to another, and
I do that.
exactly. I mean, what is cheating? What is not cheating?
Oh, you fucking have to at $10 a movie.
Dude, come on, off X. You would get called in by the theater if Dango or Bruce Jingles got busted hopping.
When I go to the movies, dude, I go in the middle of the day, like at 11 o'clock. I get out of that motherfucker at like 7. Dude, it says admission $10. It doesn't say per movie, dude.
Exactly. Well, certainly true. But I tell you what, having a son, I have a son that is like my fucking little Jiminy Cricket. He's like a conscience. Last time we went to go see a movie, and I wanted to go into the next one after the first one was over. I was like, all right, let's go. He's like, Dad, we really didn't pay for this one. Like, at what point what do you say to that?
No, but you're not fucking anybody because they're going to show the movie anyways.
That's what I got to explain to him.
What's the answer to that?
They're going to play it whether we're sitting in there or not.
Yeah,
yep.
Fuck it.
Hey, man. That's like, okay, so that's like sleeping with somebody's girl and saying, hey, she was a whore. She was gonna bang somebody anyway.
That's a stretch, but I suppose.
That is a stretch, but okay. That's how I argue. I like to take it to the extreme. Okay, let me get this
all the way.
All right, hold on, Dango. Hold that thought real quick. Rob Van Dam, photo contest. Go to robvandam.com, go to the forum, and go to contest, the new photo cap contest that we put in today. So far, the winner is getting plugged on RVD Radio. We're still working on the prize. I want to do a personal call to the people who win the photo cap contest from the radio show. I just don't know how to get their number yet for the contest, but I'm figuring that out. But anyway, the last week's thing was GR and RVD, which is an action figure about them dancing, it looks like, with a Ghost Rider figure. And won the photo cap contest is Sleepy, whose caption says, Pothead meets Hothead. Sonia said, yeah, Sonia voted on that one, said that was the winner. So check out this week, and whoever the winner is, we're going to announce you on the next radio show, and I'm going to start calling the winner as soon as I figure out how the fuck to get their phone numbers. Okay, so back to the topic at hand. Connection is perfected. Okay, So, Dango, so what did you tell the kid then? You said, yes, it's cheating, but damn it, Daddy works hard for his money?
Well, actually, we were going up to it, and I got in free anyways because I had my badge with me, so I was like, they let us in anyways free. They don't care which ones we go to. I got to pass
right
by
on.
him. So.
All right, Bruce Jingles, grab a caller.
Okay, we're going to go to caller. We're going to go to Mike from Colorado.
Hey, what's up, Rob Van Dam?
Hey, man, how are you, sir?
I'm doing just fine. Congratulations on the TNA title win. That was great.
Dude, I got to admit, that was probably the best fucking match that has been on TV in years. Am I right?
No shit.
Actually, yes.
I'm just so bored with, WWE and, a lot of the TNA matches just aren't what they used to be anymore. I just watch Ring of Honor now, and I just follow Japanese wrestling. But, man, I'm going to start watching TNA again after I saw that match. That was great.
Yeah, man, that'd be nice if everybody does that. We'll see what happens. Hopefully TNA will get better and better. I think, personally, it needs more RVD, more Jeff Hardy, and it will get better as we do that. The fans obviously think the same. We'll see what happens. We'll see what else we can do, who else we can bring in. Fonzie, I'd love to see you there, Daddy.
I can't wait to come in, Daddy. You know what I mean? It'll be nice.
I'd like to hear that whistle. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so, hey, who did you take? This is Ken, right? No? We still got Ken on earlier. I'm looking at the mic. So here's the thing, Bruce. When you're taking the callers here, and then you should say, Mike, motherfucker, so that we know who we're talking to. Instead, you're like, let me see.
Then that's Mike from Denver, motherfucker.
See? No, that's easy, man. All right. Shit. Well, Mike, thanks for calling, man. You got an opinion on cheating you want to share with us before we move on?
Yeah, I do.
Sweet.
It's definitely wrong.
Well, it is. It's like, It is. A lot of people have absolutely no problem cheating, and like that one dude said, his dad raised him and said, you know, always cheat. Win if you can, lose if you have to, but always cheat. My dad was concerned at one time because I liked the Heart Foundation so much, and they were bad guys. And I remember my dad telling me when I was a kid, I hope that's not how you view life, you know, that it's a win. Because they would cheat, and Danny Davis was the bad referee, and he'd slip them a foreign object, and I was like, Dad, come on, it's just wrestling. Full circle, had no idea Brett would be hanging out in my living room one day, but also I saw the concern back then too, and my dad made sure that I knew that cheating wasn't cool. It's who you cheat. A lot of us feel like we're already getting fucked by the government, so a lot of people don't mind cheating the government or cheating something that's bigger than they can actually personalize, you know?
Well, that's what I think most people don't when they don't have to look it in the eye.
Yeah.
It's a whole lot to cheat something than it is to cheat someone.
Yeah, it's easier to cheat a bigger entity than a singular person, than a single person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why people don't mind cheating on their taxes. That's why people don't mind cheating on going to the movies. That's just a fuck you to paying $10 per ticket. You know what I mean?
Well,
people were sneaking in the movie when they were $2 a person to get in.
Is it cheating if you download pirate music?
Change the price tags on video games.
Right. Is it cheating, Dingo, if you you download like pirate music and shit off the internet?
So I would say certainly it is, but again.
Hey, RVD.
Who gets hurt?
RVD in the building in Philadelphia where we used to do ECW, there was a
bootleg videos, right?
Yeah, and I got cheated. I bought the movie that came out, whatever it was, and then when I got home, it was somebody recorded it, so I got cheated. So I tried to take a shortcut instead of waiting to go pay the $29 for the at Blockbuster. I thought I'd buy a bootleg, and I got cheated because it was the shit.
Thank God for technology. We used to have to buy these copies of movies where someone went in with a handheld camera.
Oh,
and
dude, that was fucking horrible.
Oh, they were horrible, and they packaged this shit and sold it right outside the ECW arena, and we were like, sweet, $10. Oh, wow, this is still at the theater. I can watch it now. Now you could just look up Netflix or whatever and watch it on your fucking big screen. Perfect. Bruce, go to the phone lines.
All right, headed to the phone lines. We're going to go to line number 4, Joel from Arizona, motherfucker.
Yeah, what up, Joe? What up, Joel from Arizona, motherfucker?
That's not Joe, is it? That's the sheriff.
With us no more.
Oh, no, it's Joe Shapiro. He didn't have the balls.
I don't want to talk to these cocksuckers, but you have to.
Yeah, Joe Shapiro. I can't. Do you know who that is? The guy? Yes, I didn't know.
Oh no, I'm good. Never mind.
She knew before I did. The guy that has the pink tats.
I was how to return to a different call.
It's Joe Arpaio.
Joe Apiro.
He thought it was Joe Shapiro.
Joe Chaperone. Fuck that guy. He thinks everyone listening to RVD Radio belongs in jail. Take another caller, Bruce Jingles.
All right, we're going to go to caller 5. Keith from Monroe, motherfucker.
Keith from Monroe, say it.
Hey, how you doing, Rob?
Fucking awesome, man. I'm awesome. Fonzie's awesome. SVD's awesome. Bruce Jingles awesome. Dango's awesome. Keith from Monroe's awesome, motherfucker.
That's
hey,
right,
Rob.
motherfucker.
Rob, I have 2 personal questions for you.
Okay, let's do it.
So the first is, what's the deal with all WWE or TNA superstars being self-centered?
Well, basically, when you're in the entertainment business, you are a show-off to some extent, and when you're on top, and especially in a spotlight, literally, where your physical presence is what you're showing off, a lot of people forget that they're actual real people. They start believing their characters so much. But I honestly believe that more self-centered people are a higher percentage of them are successful people than people that are the opposite and that don't really go for it and take care of themselves enough. What's your second question?
Well,
second question.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on for a minute.
Wait a second. That was fucking awesome. Sonya had a follow-up quote to that Jeff Hardy said on last week's TNA. What was it, baby?
You got a big head for having such a little head.
Oh, yeah, I like that one.
Motherfucker!
All right, Sonya.
That's what you call a quick reaction.
That was good. Okay, Keith, one more question.
Well, back to the first one. The reason I said why you guys self-centered is because I keep getting told to go fuck myself. 7 WWE superstars told me to go fuck myself. Sally did the same because I just asked him for my birthday list. I said, we live one time. Why live with regrets? Why judge people?
I agree.
It's a personal question to you, but you
I
said you
agree.
do the right thing. And it's like, I'm just pulling my heart out asking to be able to consider you a good friend or hang out with you one day, and all I get back in return is to go fuck myself or die.
Yeah, well, thanks for the call, Keith. I know that Rob Van Dam would never say, go fuck yourself. Even when I was a heel trying to get heat, I wouldn't be that rude or ever want to make somebody feel bad. So I would think it's circumstantial, and if people are actually telling you that, it's not because they're wrestlers, it's because they're assholes. We're all individuals. I don't know who told you that. But I certainly agree with you. You're only alive for so long, so try to enjoy it. Bruce Jingles, we got only a few minutes through some other. We can hold over a little bit, too. We don't have to have it 1 hour, I guess.
I knew it!
I know, but we'll got all these calls.
It's like crap,
Bruce.
Man. It's like crap.
Yay!
I want to do 2 hours, though. Let's see how the next few minutes goes. Brucey Bruce, who we got?
Wait,
hour and a half. And
90 minutes is good. 90 minutes, yay!
And what can we ever do 1 hour?
Never.
You are only fooling yourself.
Well, all right, we're having fun anyway, though, right?
Man, you can't stop.
We're having fun anyway. Bruce Jingles. Oh, Bruce is on fucking mute. I think Bruce put himself on mute. That's awesome. Bruce Jingles, motherfucker. Hey, you were on, you're on. Sonya's missing the chat room because we're having problems with our laptop, and I wanted her to ask Tap-Ass to do something for me, so now I got to call the fucker. I only did the show so I could talk to him on here and not have to call him, but now I got to call him. Bruce, are you back with us?
Yeah, I'm on.
Fonzie, you with us, Daddy?
You know I am, Daddy.
Fonzie, motherfucker! Are you with us, Officer X?
Fuck yeah.
Officer X, motherfucker! You know what? Sabu said he was going to call, but we haven't heard from him yet. We need to call Booker T. Bruce Jingles, take a caller, and I'm going to dial out during while you're talking.
All right, we're going to go to Mike from Texas. Mike from Texas, you're on the air, motherfucker.
Hello, motherfucker.
What up, Mike from Texas?
Hey, Rob Van Dam, it's a fucking honor to get to fucking talk to you, man. It really
yeah,
is.
Man, I'm the whole
fucking before. It's totally fucking cool. Congratulations on the title and all that. Watched the whole fucking show. The whole fucking show, in fact, and knew you were going to win it, man, when they announced the... I know, it's all kind of substantial or whatever, but knew you were going to fucking win it.
Yeah, indeed, man. You know what? I knew it was going to be either me or Jeff. We both knew that for sure.
Oh, man. Jeff's great and all, man. Jeff's great, but it was a setup, bro. It was a setup. You got to beat Jeff Hardy, and then you got to beat AJ Styles. It was just awesome. To do it, bro.
I had, Mike, 2 cage matches the day before.
Yeah, 4 matches in 48 hours.
Indeed, but if they're going to try and test me and see what the whole fucking show is about, I will not fail.
Hey, man,
line him up. All right, well, appreciate that, Mike. Chime in real quick on our topic and help us learn from cheating, because everyone's got a different perspective. And, can you think of something you might have done to cheat to get ahead, and whether you regret it or not?
I got a quick story. I used to work in sales, and a lot of people would just do whatever the hell it took to get to the top, to tell the customer whatever it needs to take just to get the fucking sale. And not have to worry about the aftermath, what's going to happen when it comes back, man. Really sucked, tried to be honest, tried to be true. It sucks locking people into shitty cell phone deals, I guess, you know what I mean?
Oh,
but the money's there, and it happens. It's a nasty fucking thing, but cheating sucks, man. I mean, ask anybody who's been cheated,
Yeah, a lot of jobs are designed that way. Gym memberships, same way. You get people to sign up and commit, and you know that like 90% of them are never going to come back to the gym, and you're just going to be taking the money out of their account. But, prospectively, you're not cheating them because they could come and work out, even though you know that they're not going to, and it's totally designed to rip anyway. Usually people can take their own perspective, their own twist on it, right, Dingo?
Yes, absolutely. I was just thinking about that. I never got out of my fucking Bally's membership in Tampa when I moved.
Hey, are you still paying it?
No, finally. I think I did have 3 kids at one time. I had to send them one of them.
What? Yeah. Right. Did you feel like they cheated you, or you were misled, or did you just feel like?
Yeah, during when I signed up for it, I was misled because at the time I was wrestling, so I thought I was going to move at one point, and I said, well, I don't want to sign up for 2 years. I don't know if I'm going to be in Tampa for 2 years. They said, oh yeah, no problem. You'll be able to get out of it. If you move, you'll have no problem getting out of it. Well, 6 months later, I moved up here to Georgia. And I couldn't get out of it. They kept drawing money off of my credit card. I couldn't get out of it. It went on for like 3 months. And they told me I could use a shitty rat hole of a gym 40 miles away. It was one of their affiliates.
Right.
It wasn't Bally's or nothing like that. So
very common.
I finally got out of it because I said the reason I joined Bally's was for the pool, and this place didn't have a pool. So finally, they let me out of it. But I didn't get my 3-month membership back that I paid while I was in Georgia.
My brother screwed me out of my fucking Bally's membership. He signed me up and I didn't even know it.
Speaking of working out in the gym, I think in that particular circumstance, the phrase "you're only cheating yourself" definitely applies. Like you see guys in the gym, and they're like really like swinging and cheating through their form and their reps. And I mean, who else are they fucking cheating except for themselves? Because they're trying to get results from the exercise and the continuous tension of the weight. But Dango, I know you trained to be a bodybuilder. Doesn't that if there's any more of a literal application for you're only cheating yourself? I mean, doesn't that fit? Because like when I'm trying to show Medium Rob when I'm in the gym and he doesn't get it, and I'm always telling him, dude, you're only cheating yourself.
Absolutely. And the same thing if you're not taking enough supplements to sustain your workout. If you're not taking protein and stuff like that afterwards, you're not getting a full benefit from your workout.
All right. Well, RVD fans don't work out, so they're getting bored with this. So, Bruce, let's have another caller.
All right. We're going to go to caller number 15, and that is Justin from Florida.
Hello?
Motherfucker.
Hello?
Hey, Justin from Florida. How are you?
Good, man. Congrats on the TNA World Championship win.
Hey, thanks, man. Did you see that match?
Yeah.
That was awesome. TNA's really looking good, huh?
Yeah, you don't only reason I watch
by the
TNA.
way. First I heard of it.
Fucking show.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you, Dango. Yeah.
I really got to keep on my current event if I'm going to be on here.
I don't know where these kids get this from. I don't know.
Kids today, man.
I'm telling you. All right, well, cool, Justin. Listen, so what grade are you in?
6.
Okay, what do they teach you about cheating when you're in school there? As far as like, if you're doing like a test and you got to sit at your desk, they're like real strict about looking around and looking at other people's desks because you might cheat, right?
Yeah, they say you're only cheating yourself, but like sometimes you have to cheat. It's just a way of life.
So,
wow.
Dango, no, it's Fonzie. Oh, is Fonzie on mute again? No, there's another 813. All right, there's 2 813s. Fonzie, as a granddaddy and a daddy, what would you tell him about saying sometimes you have to cheat in life? Because I'm not sure if I'm the right role model or not, because honestly, I kind of agree. Is that wrong?
No, that's a hard one to answer. You know what I mean? He's stepping into the world. Is like I know this kid. He's a big RVD fan. His name is Tommy. He's in Tampa Bay. He's about the same age as the kid on the line now. And brother, that's a tough one. You know.
Yeah, I would say
I wouldn't know what to say to the kid. I would try to steer him right. You know what I mean? Right from wrong. But what's right and wrong? You know, like that fine line, like you said.
Right. In school, the reason you're cheating yourself is because you're not. If you don't get the education and you don't learn everything, you're not going to be as smart. And we always want to be smarter and know more stuff. But
knowledge is power.
Yeah, but really, I go back to my rule of thumb. Look at who you're cheating and consider the consequences. That's a pretty good formula, I think, to use.
I think it is, because like you said, when you come to school, you're cheating yourself, and why would you want to handicap yourself the rest of your life?
But sometimes they don't know that. The young kids like that, they don't know. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
they don't know better.
Right, so...
They think they're cheating the teacher by giving them a bullshit test. They think they're screwing the school or the textbook for putting out this bullshit that they got to learn that doesn't make any sense to them at all.
Right. And prospectively, maybe they're winning by beating the system. Prospectively. From their perspective.
Yeah.
At that time. Okay, well, thanks for the call, Justin. Keep watching TNA.
Take care, buddy.
Yeah, awesome. What was I going to say? Bruce, it looks like you got Anthony Hardy from North Carolina unmuted, and you didn't even introduce him. So
I did introduce him.
You owe him an introduction. Line 13.
Anthony from North Carolina, motherfucker. I did introduce him.
Yo, what's going on, RVD? Congratulations on your winning on your TNA World title.
I appreciate that. You know, being the only wrestler in history to have both the ECW and having won the WWE and now having won the TNA World title, I appreciate once again putting my footprints in the wet cement on the sidewalk of history, being the first to ever do it. You know, I never got that WCW title, but fuck it. I got this.
Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, TNA is going back in the right direction. It's the Monday Night Wars again, 2.0.
Dude, it really has a chance now more than ever because they got RVD and they got Jeff Hardy, you know, and a lot of the stuff that I don't like other people do like, you know, and I'm not going to tear it apart right here, but with the ECW, I understood the whole product a lot more back in the day, and I knew that I just needed someone to catch it flipping through the channels. With TNA, there's still improvements that I hope to see, and of course, you know, I'm only one person and I have my like-minded people, which are all of you motherfuckers, but you know, it definitely looks like it's going in the right direction. And like Hogan said right here on RVD Radio, a couple months ago, Rob Van Dam's in the front seat leading the pack.
Yeah.
Amen.
Speaking of ECW and whatnot, when the WWE revived it, there was no blood, no barbed wire, no nothing. And what blood and all that put the E in ECW in the first place.
Right.
Well, that's why it's not around no more.
Right, indeed. By the way, the cage matches that we had last Sunday on Lockdown, everybody bled. Everybody. And normally I'm not a big fan of blood. I think a lot of wrestlers bleed to take the place of actually wrestling. And that's been like, you know, an opinion of mine all throughout the years. But I busted my head open on the stairs before I ever even got into the ring. One of the girls got punched in the mouth and was bleeding. And it just so happens, because every single match was in the cage on this crazy-ass pay-per-view. And everybody got bloody, so that was kind of extreme.
That might not be ECW, but we'll do.
It looks like they're on their way, though, man. I agree. Appreciate your call, Anthony. Let's try and see if Booker T picks up. Booker T. Oh yeah. Where is that? So I can hang up. It doesn't read the number anyway, but no, he ain't gonna pick up.
Your call has been forwarded.
Nope. No, Booker T. That's too bad, too, because I advertised that motherfucker as being part of my show tonight. All right. We might try him again in a few minutes. Bruce Jingles. Who else we got?
We got Victor from Alabama, motherfucker.
Yeah, Victor.
How you doing, Rob?
Fucking awesome, man. Everyone's awesome. We're having a great show. We're a little bit into overtime right now. We're doing a 1-hour show tonight because we got other shit we want to do, but we're having a good time right now, so we're hanging out.
And, man, I watched that match when you won the title. That was awesome.
Dude, I watched that the other day. I haven't seen most of my TNA stuff, and I wanted to see that match the other day. There were certain things I wanted to watch for. I wanted to see my flying sidekick on Jeff when I had him crouched on the rope. Couple things I wanted to see I wanted to see my rolling splash. Hadn't done that in a while, and I wanted to critique it. And I watched that match. I was like, holy shit! From beginning to end, it was awesome, and no wonder everyone's raving about it. And as everyone knows that knows me, that's the kind of shit that I can do every week, man. Let me go. I got the title, I got the ball, and I'm running.
Can I ask you a question about ECW?
EC Dub. I'm going to turn it over to Fonzie, who's online with us. Fonzie, take this question about EC Dub for me, Daddy.
Go ahead, Daddy.
I was watching this match from '99, you against Johnny Smith.
Yeah.
It was in North Carolina, and there looked like there was not that many people there. And I swear, when you came out, you treated it like it was like a big show. And I just want to tell you what a great match it was.
Yeah, because RVD doesn't want to cheat anybody. If there's 500 people or 50,000 people, he's the whole fucking show. You got to remember, he's got a lot of responsibility on his shoulders, Daddy. It's not easy being Mr. Monday Night, being Mr. TNA, being Rob Van Dam. So that's why he works so hard and pleases all his RVD fans all over the world, Daddy. One or 1,000.
A great way to segue into the cheating subject, too, by the way, saying that RVD doesn't want to cheat the fans, Daddy.
That's exactly true. I know.
Fuck yeah. All right, cool. Bruce, go back to your co-hosting position and grab us a caller.
All right, we're going to get on caller. We're going to get on Aaron from Seattle, motherfucker. Hang on a second. Oh, shit. Fucked up.
Get caller number 5 pretty soon, too. Nikki Heyman's been waiting a long time.
Okay. I'll get Aaron right now and then Nikki.
So who we got?
Aaron, motherfucker, from Seattle.
What up, Aaron from Seattle?
Oh, are you there, Rob?
Fuck yeah, man. I'm here. SVT's here.
I'm sorry to mark out right now, but I will honestly tell you I'm having some of Mother Nature's reserve, as you were talking about the other night.
Yeah.
Your promo, and
that's your vibe.
Mr. Van Dam, it is such an honor to talk to you. I've been following you since you were doing your Robbie D gimmick in WCW, so it's been a really long time.
Well, I appreciate that, Aaron. Not long after that, PWI had Rob Van Dam listed as #1 in the top 500 wrestlers in the world because I was really kicking ass in ECW. I got to say, right now...
Your matches with Jerry Lynn were just fucking phenomenal.
Yes, they were. And you know what? Like right now, who's in the run-in right now? I mean, I think I'm taking that title again in 2010 because look at me. I mean, I'm the biggest star that can to the guys with the most of the knowledge. I'm the toughest, the baddest, the most exciting. I'm the whole fucking show.
Rob, you are, and that's why I called. I had to say hi. I wanted to let you know that I'm on your Facebook, and I just think it's great that you talk to your fans. And
I do, not usually in character like this, but I'm having fun.
Thank you so much. If you want to come to HempFest in Seattle in August, by all means, you can definitely be my guest, buddy.
Right on.
I'd love to have you guys up that way. So,
Aaron, chime in and help us learn a little something about cheating. I got a lot of people that listen to this of all different ages, different stages in their life. And we learn from hearing other people's opinions. What do you think about cheating?
Cheating is not the way, because ultimately I believe in karma, and karma always comes back to bite you in the ass when you do something bad.
It does.
I'm a firm believer that you have to be right by people because that's how you want to be treated. And so in all aspects of your life. So if anything, you don't learn anything from Ric Flair. If we're going to do any wrestling references, but because he's the dirtiest player in the game, and he cheats all the time.
There you go. But do we learn from him? Because look at him. He owes every. Well, I don't want to start dogging him right here. Like I said, I got a lot of people.
And we love Ric Flair. We really do. And I love Ric Flair. He's a legend. He really is.
Well, I'm glad you love him.
You're going to be right up there with him.
Aaron's views do not necessarily reflect those of other people on RVD Radio.
I'm a tweener. You can call me
RVD, motherfucker!
Motherfucking tweener, yeah. So, but basically, I just wanted to congratulate you. I know you've heard it 500 million times, but I can't get enough of the fact that the Carters put the belt around you, and because that's what they need right now. AJ, in his own right, by all means, is a great wrestler, but he's not you.
I'm gonna
He's not
see.
Rob Van Dam.
Man,
you just bring that extra. So.
Man, you got a little head for having such a big head.
That was fucking funny.
It was funny, yeah. All right, well, thank you, Aaron. I appreciate that.
So
and yeah, I'm gonna see if I can add a little credibility to the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Who we got, Bruce?
All right, we got. And by the way, this message goes. If I put you on the line, you gotta add me on Facebook. All right. So here we're. All right, we're gonna go to.
Go ahead and wear your Facebook out, Bruce. That's all right.
Hey, if you're going to do that, take me off your Facebook, friend, okay?
No, fuck, never mind.
Why, you don't want the fans to come to you through that?
Well, I
just
only
kidding.
friend people that I know, and I get a bunch of people I don't know, and we have one friend in common, and that one friend is Bruce Jingles.
Oh, there you go, Bruce. So, you know, you can
never
befriend
mind.
her. That's okay. Or defriend her for those reasons.
Never mind.
I would. Get your other ones because you do it for business and shit. That's what I do. I have a private Facebook that I still have to close down because started connecting with kids I went to school with and shit. And then, boom, here come all the fans. So then I found out I don't need friends, I need fans. So someone created a fan book page or whatever the fuck for me. So I got to still cancel the personal one and, if I can, get rid of all the posers on there, too. Mine is The Real RVD. That's my Facebook. Facebook at The Real RVD. And, of course, at RobVanDam.com, you can access all my real shit, so you know you're at the real MySpace, the real Twitter, the real Facebook, because they got those little fucking logos up there. And, dude, by the way, this is working good so far with you taking the calls, Bruce. We've gone through, I think, 2 or 3 times as many calls as I usually go through in a 2-hour show. Have you noticed that?
Really? Fuck yeah.
Let's take another.
Okay, yeah. Okay, we're gonna go to Cassidy from Arkansas, motherfucker.
Yes.
Cassidy, what up, Cassidy?
How are you?
I'm real good, Cassidy. Wow, that's like 3 girls, I think, that we've had on the show. See? We reach all kinds of, we're reaching out across the different people, genders, cultures, species. We'll be doing a show on aliens soon enough. We're
I'm
good,
surprised
Cassidy.
you haven't done one.
Officer X, say hi to Cassidy.
Cassidy, what's up, girl?
How are you?
Best I can. How are you doing?
I'm pretty good. Thank you for asking.
All right. Well, thanks for calling RVD Radio, Cassidy. We have a subject that we're discussing, and everyone's kind of chipping in on this with their own opinions. If you have a story, we'd love to hear whether it's about you or about somebody else that involves cheating. Got any stories to share?
No, but I think cheating is wrong, that's for sure. I know it's wrong. Even at school, cheating is wrong for both, so
You know, one thing that I did at school, for some reason you just reminded me, in 5th grade we had like a money system, and we could earn these little laminated green 1-inch by 1-inch square pieces of construction paper, and it was like money. And you could do special things. You could read a poem. You could whatever. You earned all these things. Then at the end of the year, you could buy stuff with it. And me and John Lindquist went and got green construction paper and laminated it and cut all these 1-inch squares. And we just, at the end of the year, we had so much stuff, and we totally cheated. And we bought, like, everything, you know. There was, like, an auction. Okay, yeah, we'll take those 12 pencils. Yeah, okay, we'll take that. We bought everything. And we got accused of breaking into other people's desks and stealing their points, but we didn't. We just made our own. But it was cheating, you know, and looking back, it didn't really get me ahead anywhere except just for the moment. And I was kind of douchey.
Douchey.
Bag move.
Other people could have bought shit, you know, and they deserved it and stuff, and I see that now, you know, but...
Picture you coming out of a door that says douche.
Yes, you do.
Hey, that's shower in French.
Yes, it is. Hey, so Cassidy, what grade are you in?
Golden shower in French, isn't it?
I'm in the 12th grade this year. I'll be in the 13th grade the 12th grade this year, but...
13th grade? There's no
13th grade.
There's 13th grade in Arkansas?
Well, it's Arkansas.
Okay. Well, good luck with that. And you probably know some other kids that cheat in school, and you probably watch them, and they probably always get in trouble, don't they?
Oh, yeah. I mean, congratulations on your match. Congratulations.
Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate it, Cassidy. Thanks for the call. congratulating me for my big win. If for some reason you didn't know about it, like Dango somehow didn't know.
Accident.
How can he not know?
He didn't know. I don't know. I didn't tell him. I didn't tell Sabu. I just assumed Sabu knows because people are going to... Most people that I know...
I don't watch wrestling anymore.
Right, but most people that I know that don't watch wrestling, their friends know that they're my friend, so they text them. You know, most people say, oh, my God, everybody texts me all week saying RVD's the champion. And, you know, usually people, like, know that because people that know you know that RVD's your friend, or at least, you know, that's usually how the deal goes. Bruce, Jingles, man, we're talking a quarter after into overtime here on RVD Radio, but we're still jamming. We're still learning. You know, I think, I mean, obviously cheating is completely attached to a negative vibe. You know, when we think about cheating, we think bad. We think breaking rules. We think, you know, breaking, like, laws, like criminal behavior. You're a cheat. You're dishonest. You know, but through this...
Make-off.
What's that?
Think of the repercussions years down the road. Did you see that where the Chinese Olympic team got disqualified from 2000? And so all the U.S. Olympic team gymnasts got the bronze medals. Did you see that? Because they cheated.
I did not.
2000. Oh yes, the Chinese girls Olympic gymnast team got disqualified just recently, just this week.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I didn't know what it was about though.
Yeah, they got stripped because they had 14-year-old gymnasts.
Hey, that reminds me, I just read an article about a strip club that hired a 14-year-old girl. And, yeah, they're probably getting shut down. Someone sent me the article on the internet. The club's ridiculous, saying that she provided a fake ID, and that's all they need to do is see an ID, and they think they're in the right, but they're going to get shut down. You can't fucking do that.
Shut down the fucking assholes.
Right. Brucey Bruce, who we got on the phones?
I think we can have been on Nikki Heyman because she's been cheated out of her time.
Nikki
Heyman, motherfucker.
Thanks for hanging.
Hey, it's no big deal, Zenmeister. I know you've heard it 500 million times. Here's 500 million and one. Congratulations.
I thank you, and I hope that I can do all of you wrestling fans justice by making the show as good as I possibly can.
And I'm looking forward to it. If you don't mind me watching it on Thursdays when they rerun it.
Yeah, you know, it's weird. They sent me an email one time and said, everybody, please post this on all of your social sites. We're no longer rerunning it on Thursday. You got to watch it live on Monday. So I did that. Then I showed it on Thursday anyway, and then continued. So I don't know if that was just a rib on me or what, but yeah, catch it when you can because I'm looking really good. I'd hate for you to miss it.
I'll get a look into it. Now, to your topic, I wanted to go back to the affirmative action thing. I've been sitting on this story. I mentioned it in the chat rooms. I have a very good friend who works in information services, information technology. He's the computer guy for companies. He does troubleshooting for them. He's having a hard time finding a different job.
Yeah, you're getting hit by a train, by the way, Nikki Heyman.
That's my train.
Get out of the way! John!
To the left. Sir, get off the tracks. Now you're on the wrong side of town. How about that, Rob?
Yeah, there you go, because most people think it's called wrong side of the tracks, so I automatically thought of that when you said that.
But,
okay.
To my story. He had interviewed for several different information jobs, different ISIT jobs, and he's had more than one employer sitting down saying, we'd love to have you. We want you to start tomorrow, but we need to hire a woman. We need to hire a black person. We need to hire a minority of some status because we have affirmative action looming over our heads. Well, I've never, I understand its place in the 50s and 60s and 70s, or wherever, in the 60s I believe is where it started. We don't need that now. What happened to the best person for the job?
Yeah, I don't think that I've really given it much thought before I was asked earlier in this show, but that's definitely what my gut tells me. Like, why should I be forced as a business owner to hire based on someone else's desired criteria? That is not a free society for me.
I thought Clinton abolished whatever this is called, affirmative action.
No, it's not gone yet.
Wow.
There's too many minority groups out there that will say, "Oh, you can't do that. You're costing whoever they're representing opportunities." No. How about you go out and get yourself a good education? How about you learn how to market yourself? That's how I got to do it. No, everybody's got to do it.
What I always find fucking interesting about that, they never have those positions for like doctors and shit like that. Nah, man, I only want a doctor from India. Fuck that. We got too many American doctors, you know.
What do they do it with? Just like blue collar jobs?
Do a lot of union ones.
Right.
Civil service union ones, shit like that.
White collar's really bad for that. Office positions. They want to have a nice balance. Now that the new catchphrase is diversity. You can have diversity with just the variety of opinions you're going to get with the people you hire. You're going to either way.
I think, you know, as long as you're casting for the A-team, you got to have diversity, you know, but if you're just trying to fill you...
Yeah, you can't have a white B.A. Baracus.
No. Hey, Sonia had a good question. She said, does that include handicap? Like, do you have to, is that forced upon you? Do you got to hire handicap?
Yeah, it is. It is.
It is. Okay, that I wasn't 100% sure about.
It is. It is, because, but that was more recently added. I think in the late 80s or something.
I might be able to get my own office in trouble. We don't have any.
Oh, fuck it. Who gives a fuck? Let's get back to cheating.
Jesus.
Right, man. Now let's take another call, Bruce Jingles.
All right, we're gonna go to. Did we talk to Wacko Bob?
No, we didn't talk to Wacko Bob.
Wait, call Booker.
Okay. We're gonna go Wacko Bob from Florida, motherfucker.
I was waiting for the motherfucker just so I could know that I am on the air with you guys, and I got to tell you, you know, as far as cheating goes, now I'll get with that one first. You know, I have had a history of doing a little bit of cheating in school myself, you know, and that was primarily by taking my tests and doing certain exams. Me and a few friends always managed to always pick up the teacher's edition of the book just to get the answers and write it all out, and right. Basically managed to get the teacher's edition book back on the teacher's desk, unbeknown to the teacher. So I mean, that was something that was.
Well, let me ask you, Wacko Bob, because I think we all did that or something similar to it, or at least found out that the answers were in the back of our fucking books. Did that ever, like, did you ever regret that? Did karma ever, like, chew you out for that you know of?
Well, I'll be honest with you.
Fine. You got good grades, and you moved on.
Honestly, you know, I was lucky. I passed the 11th grade, you know, just on C's and D's, to be honest with you there.
And that was with cheating, huh?
That is with cheating. So there you go. Cheaters never prosper, you know. So there you go.
So you didn't make it to the 13th grade?
No, I never made it to the 15th grade for whatever reason. I managed to graduate high school. I've managed to graduate from school, period, in a period of 13 years, which I don't know how I managed it, but I will admit that I did take my senior year seriously. That I will admit.
Right on, Wacko Bob. We appreciate that.
Also, one quick question I got for you, Rob. You know, everyone knows what the different shows, you know, and what the dirt sheets are saying about TNA. You know, TNA seems to be getting slammed with their shows every single week. You know, what's your general opinion of that, especially after the great show you guys had? Hell, after the great shows you guys have had for weeks now since moving to Mondays.
I think it feels really good, man. I'm just there feeling the vibe from the inside. Everybody seems to be happy. People are in a good mood there. They enjoy the job. It's a pretty low demanding job in comparison with WWE, where you're always stressed out, tense, tired. Most of the guys are afraid for their job and under ridiculous demands. You know, it's really not like that. Everyone's chill. It's in Florida. people are cool. And as far as the show goes, obviously I'm in a real good position right now. In that top position, I got Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan who, will listen to ideas if I were, to present them, and that's really good. It feels really good. I'm never a fan of the writers, like whenever the writers come up to me and say, okay, here's an idea we have, I'm always wincing. I was like, I bite my lip. And I go, okay, and then I listen to what they have in mind, and it could just be like me pulling up in a car, but having someone else tell me what they have in mind for me, for some reason it's hard for me to take just the same way, and then we figure out how to change it, make it more our own. I can't say that all the way through that I think, the writing has been phenomenal, and that it would be that it would just have to catch, and that people wouldn't be able to turn away from it, like I did feel about the old ECW. But I do feel like I got the ball now. Monday and Tuesday, the last 2 weeks on TV, for me, my part felt really good. And when Jeff isn't with me, then at least I know another part of the show is going to be really good. The fans are going to be, really entertained and excited. And I'm hoping it continues to go in that right direction. I'm sure TNA now has no question about whether or not it's worth investing in wrestlers that the fans know and care about, even at the expense of giving up some camera time from some of the guys that might have gotten it for the last, several years. I think it's going in a good way. I think since we've been doing our show at 8 o'clock, an hour earlier than WWE, and then I noticed this week, after we jumped the ratings the last couple of weeks, I noticed WWE went to 8 o'clock this Monday for a special 3-hour show. So they're feeling it. Even us getting a third of their pie is a significant piece of the pie, and hopefully the show will get better, ratings will get better, and either way, it's definitely a good place for Rob Van Dam right now.
Oh, no doubt. When I hosted my own wrestling show here on Blog Talk, I used to say, this is something that's going to take time, and now that I'm helping my old co-host Ben out, Ben says the exact same thing. This is something that's going to take time, and we really, between me and him, we really resent what the dirt sheet writers have to say, on places like Pro Wrestling Torch with Wade Keller and all them, because I really hate how they come down on TNA when, in the end, all they're looking at are numbers.
They are. That's why as soon as the numbers are out, they're going to have a whole different report and a different look, and that's the way they always are. I personally am not reading all that stuff. I'm just feeling the vibes, and they feel really good.
Oh, no doubt. I could agree with that. I thank you for taking my call, and I'll just sit back and listen now. Thanks for taking my call, guys.
I appreciate it, Eddie. Appreciate it. By the way, Fonzie, Daddy, it's really awesome being a big enough fish in the environment to where when I have a really kick-ass night, I get to hear that the Spike executives were happy with it. You know what I mean?
Wow. Right on, brother. I know that feeling, RVD.
Yeah,
I know that feeling because we've had it together in ECW when we used to not steal the shows, but you know what I mean. We were on top in ECW, and man, I know
we
that
were
feeling.
the whole fucking show.
You got that right, Daddy.
And by the way, I did my first house shows last week for TNA in Georgia. I was in Alabama. Where the fuck was I? Macon and Albany, Georgia. And I'm going to have to start learning to make sure the fans know which house shows I'm on, too. Because I'm doing a few of them. Not a whole lot, but a few. And I'm going to be in Texas. Oh, that's right. Texas and I think Louisiana, And then Hammond, Indiana, and something else.
Are you ever going to come to L.A.?
I think it's St. Charles, Louisiana, baby. Okay. I think it's L.A. Anyway, I had a point to that before I lose it. I wanted to tell you, it reminded me of the old ECW because RVD didn't come out till the main event, but for some reason, during most of the matches, the fans were chanting, RVD, RVD. Hey, Nikki Star, it says 90 seconds. Is it going to cut us off? Nikki Star.
Yes.
It's going to cut us off, right?
You can keep recording, but you won't be live.
Okay, well, shit, let's get out of here, man. First thing is, go ahead and plug your shit, Officer X.
Legends of the Ring, www.legendsofthering.com, May 15th, Tommy Dreamer, Beulah McGillicuddy, and Maria Kanellis. And Officer X.
Okay, cool. Bruce, what do you got to plug?
Check out my website, BruceJingles.com, BruceJingles. And I will be at the Ontario Improv next Tuesday for a breast cancer benefit.
Yay, right on. Fonzie Daddy, anything to plug?
Yeah, tune in every Monday night to watch the whole fucking show. Mr. Monday Night himself, Rob Van Dam on TNA, Spike TV. Daddy, you can't beat it.
Fuck yeah. All right, thanks, guys. Great show. Sorry to the callers that I didn't get to. We'll do it again real soon, in a week or maybe in 2 weeks. We'll let you know, right? And but that's the show. We've got carried away. They're cutting us off. It's that time. Say bye, baby.
Bye, baby.
Bye, Tanya.
Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Drop that down! The whole fucking show! Dance, I'm a nigga! Dance, I'm a nigga!